Hey guys, welcome to the Afrozone Show with your girl Sheila. Oh, and this is How Far. How far now? How you all doing? Hope you all keeping safe. Hope you're all well. My guest today started rapping at age 9. He is a hip-hop singer, songwriter, producer, and now a record label owner. He also became the youngest recipient of a South African Hip Hop Award in 2015 after winning the Best Freshman Award. In 2018, he won the African Artist of the Year at the Headies. His sophomore album, Strings and Bling, landed #1 on iTunes and #2 on Apple Music. Also named as one of Forbes Africa Under 30. In March 2020, yes, so my boy Nasty C signed a joint venture with Def Jam Records and released There They Go as his debut single in the United States. Nasty C, aka the coolest kid in Africa. How far?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, bruv. How are you?
I did. I actually know how to respond to that. I did.
Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Welcome home, fam. Now you're talking. So let me just let you know about the Afrozone show and what we represent here in the United States. Afrozones is the very first Afrobeat show on a U.S. national terrestrial platform that's also nationally syndicated. We are where Afrobeat meets hip hop. I'm sure the BDS can speak for itself on our show because we play your track There They Go on heavy rotation. Like, you are a definition of Afrobeat and hip hop. So you are Afro and you're also hip hop. So, bro, welcome again to the Afrozone show, fam. Okay?
Thank you, man. It's a pleasure to be here.
Honor. So you started at age 9. Okay. How old were you when you knew you had a calling for hip hop?
Probably when I was around 16 going on to 17. So 16, I really started taking it serious because it started paying a little bit. And then going on to like 17 is when I really started to like reach people like in a different way with my music. You know, like I'd get people reaching out to me, telling them I helped them get over and through certain stuff, like dark times and stuff like that. That's when I started seeing people like spending honeymoons with their wives and playing my music and stuff. And then I really started to feel like I was doing something with my music, and it wasn't just something to listen to and disregard like a second later. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
So 17.
17.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Kaz.
Well, I see you've been putting in work for quite some time. You started since 9, but in your delivery, you can see you got a lot of sauce with it, bro. Because I'm gonna be real, like I got put onto your music through the Afrozones radio show, through Sheila O. Salute on that. And for the longest, I thought you were like an American artist, like from the delivery and the sound. And then I'm seeing you collabing from Afro beats to hip hop artists. So it's like, to me and a lot of people, we actually didn't know that you were from South Africa. So I'm curious, like, what part of South Africa are you from?
I'm from Durban, but that really, it's got nothing to do with my sound though. My sound is heavily influenced by like T.I., Lil Wayne, Chris Brown, T-Pain, like a lot of American artists.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, that explains that.
Okay. See, that's what I wanted to know. Sheila, back to you.
Okay, Africa's got bars. I've been saying this forever, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Africa's got bars. Although hip hop is not really our culture, but we have taken it to another level. The style, the accent, the swag, because Africans don't really talk like that. Yeah, nice to see. But when you rap, bro, you are on fire. You spit fire. You're very authentic. How did you think that came about?
I don't know, man. I really started it because I liked what I saw and I liked what I heard, you know. So when I started out, I was really just like mimicking or imitating or replicating what I heard. You know what I mean? Like I really just started out as something that just like how a kid might hold a soccer ball for the first time in their hands and think, oh snap, what is this? And start kicking it around and stuff. I did the same thing with hip hop. I started making beats. I started writing my own lyrics, and then as I started progressing, I really started to figure out a way to make it my own. You know what I mean? Like put my own twist to it, own story, own bounce to it. You know?
That's what's up. And who are your pioneers for hip hop in Africa?
Dang, in Africa, like I'm looking.
I'm
Damn,
taking
like,
you back
it's
home
so many.
first, bro.
It's so many. This is simple, but I just wanna. Okay, in no order, right?
No
This
order.
is in no order.
No pressure.
You got Mi. These are the people I looked up to. You got Mi. You got Sarkodie. You got Olamide. You got Fino. You got AKA. There's Casper. There's Nato C. There's. Let me see. When I was growing up, Manifest, Pro Kid, Pro Verb. There's so many. There's a lot, bro. There's so many.
You named them all, bro. You named them all. So congrats on your recent partnership with Def Jam. Salute to you on that one. I think it's long overdue. So how did that come about, and what does this mean moving forward?
It started happening, I guess a year ago, early 2019. So like Feb, March. I'd already started working on an album, but we were trying to figure out a way to penetrate the market in the States, you know. So I was in LA for like a good 3 weeks to like a month with no ID, just trying to figure out who to work with, who to collab with, you know what I mean? Like who to link up with. And I guess in the process of all of that, like I had a lot of dinners and meetings with just like a lot of people that are already in the industry, behind the scenes and on camera. So yeah, it's just stars aligned and we figured out a plan and now we're working on it. You know?
That's what's up. Hopefully that leads to more spins stateside. Speaking of spins, there's so many talented artists in the continent that don't get any spins on US radio. What do you think it would take for dope artists like you and others to get on US radio and get more spins? I mean, Afrozones is already doing it, but there should be more of us.
Yeah, you see, with stations like you guys understand your duty, right? You guys understand what you have to do. You understand that you have to fly the flag very high and represent us wherever you go. So you guys could have been in Japan and you still would have done the same thing, right? Yep. So the other radio stations, I don't know what it is really. I don't know if it's like a little bit of a resistance just because they don't understand African music, or they feel like their market doesn't want to hear it, or it's not suitable for their demographic. I don't know what it is. I hear there's like a lot of politics also, like labels paying for spins and stuff like that. And I've never really been the type of guy to worry about that type of stuff. If the people love it, it will eventually make its way onto the radio.
Word.
Whether they like it or not.
Word. Yep.
I think what's helping in his case and is the fact that you're able to just be able to collab with a lot of these hip hop artists like that. Everybody can't do that. So a lot of that is bridging the gap within itself. Like, for example, like I'm curious, like how did you hook up with DJ WHOO KID? Because hey, that dude is legendary. And then that's kind of before my time. Like I remember the WHOO KID mixtape.
Yep.
And then it's like for you to bring it back to the mixtape like vibe. Everybody want to do LPs and albums, but like you really went crazy on this. But how did y'all even link on that?
We actually there was like it was one of the Zoom meetings, right? I was just like getting introduced and linked up with a lot of American producers, DJs, and just like guys that are on the streets that are tapped in, you know what I mean? That know what's going on in the streets and what music is really flying, you know what I mean? And we just started to build a friendship from them, man. And he's a pretty cool dude, man. He's legend, one. So why wouldn't I work with him? Two, he's teaching me a lot, like when it comes to hip hop and how it started, because he comes from the heart of it, you know what I mean? Like he comes straight from the heart of it. So he's putting me on to like the old school formula, like making mixtapes and stuff. And this is before I was even born. So it feels like
right.
If you know like when you're in high school and you're learning about history, you do it because you want to know more about your roots. Yeah. This is like me learning more about my hip hop roots. You know what I mean? Hip hop is not our culture. It wasn't born in South Africa, so it'll be dumb for me not to learn from somebody who's coming from, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, you chose the right dude, man. He is highly respected when it comes to that, man. So hey, salute on that. I think that's a super dope project. Sheila,
hey. All right. Nice to see. So we've seen some hip hop artists from the continent come out real strong, okay? And then in the course of the whole movement, they tend to lose ground and momentum due to them trying to water their craft, trying to fit into that regular Africa sound. you know, and thereby not staying authentic to their craft. You know, we've had some hip hop guys come out like, ooh, with bars. Next thing they're trying to water it down and go into the Afro beats deeper and all that. Have you noticed that, and how can you make sure that that don't affect your flow?
I've noticed it, and it's like, I mean, I can't blame some of them. Some of them really started like shining once they jumped on the Afrobeats bandwagon. But for me, I just experiment with it. I do it if it's a feature. I don't have any song of mine that I ever put out that's Afrobeats. So I'm sticking to hip hop. Hip hop is what changed my life and what took me out of the ghetto and helped me change my family's life. So I'm hip hop first. That'll never happen for me. I don't even have to think about it. It'll never happen. I love Afrobeats and I dabble with it and I dance around it and stuff, but I'm not gonna become one of those artists. Nah.
Okay. That's what we want to hear, because this is where hip hop meets Afrobeat. We bridging the gap, so that's what we wanted to hear. Okay, off the subject a bit though, you had this New York experience that I know you've talked about, but you got to tell the AfroZone's listeners and our huge demographic, you got to let them know what happened to you in New York with that bad haircut experience. What went down, bro? What went down? What they do to you? I thought you were going to
talk about something else.
What they do to you? No, we want to know. We got placard.
So I was in New York for about a week or so, right? A week or 2 weeks. Doing like a lot of press. I had planned to shoot a video at the time, and I had like a day or 2 days before the video shoot. So I'm like, yo, when I landed here, my cut was kind of fresh, but it's like now I need like a little edge up. I need somebody to just, you know what I mean, like straighten the lines and stuff. So we're walking in the city anyways. I don't even know where we were, but we're just like, there's a lot of shops, a lot of barbershops and stuff. And I was just like, yo, since we have like an hour, can I just go cut my hair? And the guy I was with, I think it was Roger. Yeah, Roger was just like, yeah, sure. Let's just go across the street, right? Now, think about it like this. I'm an African in America for probably the second time or first time ever, all right? So I'm coming from all the way across the world, and all I'm used to seeing, like, as far as American haircuts go, I'm used to seeing waves, all kinds of just like dyed, do-rags, all kind of like fresh stuff, you know what I mean? So I was expecting to walk out of there looking like I was ready. I'm sitting down, there's no mirror in front of me, nothing. This dude is standing in front of me, so I can't see like what he's doing, right? He's spinning me around, he's like, I got you. He's like, I think he's working his magic. When he was done, he hands me the mirror. I look at it and I was like, whoa. Bro, but I couldn't even say anything because it's like, yo, it's just me here. I don't know. Like, it's not like you can put my hair back or nothing like that. Like, I was so bummed, bro. I was around looking like this.
Terry had to have
Never
that
go
experience.
to the dude that got the open chair.
Man, I learned
Never
that
go to the dude. If he's excited, come on in, sit down. Yeah, no,
I learned that the hard way.
I'm sorry you had to go through that, bro. Next time you let us know, we send the Zulu squad down. Come protect you. We ain't having that. No one's messing the coolest kid in Africa's hair. Do they know?
I'm very cautious about it now. I got dreadlocks just so I don't have to cut my hair off. I don't trust nobody.
I don't blame you. Okay, there's a lot of versus battles going on right now. Who would Nasta C like to see? And also, who would Nasta C like to freestyle battle with? I'm talking stateside.
Oh, battle.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I don't know. I'm a huge fan of the battle rap culture, but I'm not a battle rapper. You have to give me 3 months just to prepare. Just so I feel like I'm not that type of rapper. Like, I don't memorize my lyrics and stuff. I just go in the studio and go. But if majestically I was to just be blessed with that skill, I would want to go. I want to go against. Let me see. Damn, there's so many. I want to go against Disaster. He's crazy. I want to go against Charlie Clips. Is kind of nice with it. Let me give you one more. What's the dude's name? Something Hall. What is it?
Which one?
Which one?
Hollow.
One of his names is Hall. Something Hall.
I know Arsenal, Hollow. I know who you talking about the URL, so I know you.
Yeah.
Exactly who you talking about. But clearly you watch battle rap.
Bro, that shit is crazy. Like I watch it, I'm just like, what the hell? Like, how do they do that, bro? It's crazy.
That's a whole different type of spectrum. But I'm waiting for one of them to make a hit record.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. It's about making if they can make that happen. So not just battle rap, but like if you can go hit verse hit with like the verses, how they doing it. So not really you actually battle rapping somebody, but you know what I mean?
Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you would like, your style, if you can go hit for hit, 10, 20 records, you got stashed up. Who would you want to go against in that round?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. I go against. Let me stay in my lane. I go against like Rich the Kid. I go against like Lil Mosey. I go against. Yeah, I'm not even gonna play with like. I know where I'm at. I know my level. Yeah, I'll probably go against them.
I know your level. You go against Kendrick. You go against Kendrick. You heard?
You believe in me like that,
I believe in you like that. You will go toe to toe with him. I don't care if this goes viral. I said it. He will go toe to toe.
I'm a fan of the culture, so I know what these guys are putting out. Like I listen to it, and I'm always like, it's always inspiring me to go back in there. So I'm not gonna act like, you know what I mean?
So okay, I said it.
See, if you said, who I think I would body like on a song, that's anybody. I don't fear anybody like that.
Good.
You know what I mean? You can bring someone with melodies, I stand my own. Somebody with just bars, I still stand my own. You know?
Good. That's what I want to hear, bro. Anyway, congrats on your record label. You're just 23. I should be saying baby bro. That's what I should be calling you now, because you're just 23 and you're major. So who you got in your squad? What's your lineup like? Is it a hip hop record label, or are you just messing with all kinds of sounds? Congrats on
all kinds of sounds. My only artist at the moment is a girl called Rolene. She's an R&B singer, amazing vocalist from Cape Town. And she's been signed to me for about a year now, and I'm just focused on taking her off. You know what I mean? Like making sure she goes super big before I even sign anybody else. But under the camp, like just under the wing, I have all my friends that I came up with from Durban that I came to Joburg with. All of them are with me. They get to act and live as if they're under the label. You know what I mean? So that's Tillerman, that's Mark, that's McHustle. Damn near everybody that I'm friends with. That's like one of my rap friends. It's as good as if they're signed to my label. But I only have one artist officially.
All right, that's what's up. We're looking out for the growth of that, and we're standing right behind you. Yeah. It's time for the show where we talk the talk, okay? So America's fighting the war on racism, police brutality. You know, the list is endless. Black Lives Matter, we're speaking up. What's South Africa fighting now? I know SA has its own history with apartheid, but were there any demonstrations there in support of the Black Lives Movement?
In support, yes. A lot of us artists did what we could. You know what I mean? We're not going under the same kind of situation in South Africa, so it's not like we could protest or anything like that. We could do what we do through social media. Some of us made songs about it. I put out a song that I had I made a year ago, and it's crazy and unfortunate that the whole topic became relevant again, and more relevant than it's ever been. So I put that out. But in terms of just like what we're going through right now, is just we're just going through the whole pandemic thing, quarantine. That's it. We don't have it as bad as it is in the States right now. I feel for everybody that's like I reach out to all my friends like on a daily. I'm just like, yo, like just stay in the house. Yeah, like I'm just like, yo, but just stay in the house. Don't go out there and get hurt for no reason. Serious.
I hear you. Hey, Cass.
I just think it's dope for him to actually, you're not here in the States, but still being able to show your support, and then doing it in a way that you did it. Just like, to be real, you linked up with one of my top 5 all-time favorite rappers,
our family,
T.I.
The King.
And I'm pretty sure it's a story of how y'all linked and all that, but I'm curious, like, was that song inspired by like the George Floyd incident, or just all the protests that's seemed to spark the world, or like how did you and T.I. even come together to make that?
So it was inspired by, I'm gonna say, the same beast, not exactly George Floyd and what happened this year. This was about something that happened last year. Like before I started seeing, like before this one time where I saw When They See Us, that Netflix series. I'd seen like videos of people getting arrested like on the internet by police and stuff, but I didn't think it was like very blatant and like in your face and like we don't care, we run this type thing. You know what I mean? And then when I saw that series, I started doing my own research, and it got to me. It really got to me. And I had a mild taste of it when I was in New York. That's what I thought Sheila was gonna talk about. I was in New York and we were shooting the video for King, and we were at some rooftop, I think in Harlem or something. And just about 13 cops just pulled up on us, like out of nowhere. Like, and they put us in a line. They had us put our IDs on the floor. I for sure thought I thought something bad was gonna happen. I thought I was gonna get hurt or die, like or something like that. You know, so after getting shook, and I just realized, yo, I was that scared, and it wasn't even that bad. I really started to think about the people that were actually in those situations. I remember seeing a car where the one girl had to protect her girl in the car, like her daughter in the car, and the father was getting shot like by police, like right outside the car. And that was crazy to me. It was like, what kind of world is this, you know? And then I made the song, and then fast forward to like a month ago, this year, the whole topic was up again, and we just figured to get T.I. on him. I'd already built a relationship with T.I., and he's the perfect guy to speak on this type of stuff. You know what I mean? He doesn't shy away from it.
No.
You go to his Instagram page, he's all about it.
Yeah.
You know, he's not scared to put what's real before his starting. You know what I mean? He doesn't care about his career that much to try and act cool and be a rapper at all times, even when things are bad. You know what I mean? So I figured, yo, who better to have on it? So we just put it out there.
That was a great choice.
Well, the time of that was perfect.
Yeah, great choice. Great choice.
Unfortunately.
You're going into acting now. I saw you on Netflix. Is how you roll? Is how you roll? Huh? I saw you.
I tried it out.
Are you?
I tried it out. It's something I always wanted to try out, so I tried it out.
You were dope there as well, because you played a producer, so it was like you were just playing you.
Yeah,
right?
Very close to what I do for a living. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, this is the last segment of the show, nice to see. It's called What's Your Slang? So for our viewers and our listeners, because the show is in 2 segments that go to South Africa, Durban, Cape Town, Johannesburg, you name it, for the first time, what slangs you think they need to know to survive the streets of Johannesburg, Durban, Cape Town? You tell us.
I'm gonna give you very like easy. Like first, you say like you can say awe. So awe is like it can mean a lot of different things. You can say awe. That's like, yo, what's up? You know. Or it could be if someone does something for you. Let's say you're a tourist and you ask them, oh, how do I get to this club? And people say, oh no, you just go there. You say awe. You know what I mean? That's like, yeah. If you use that, you're cool. Only cool people use that one.
Okay.
So yeah, and more especially if you go to Cape Town too. And then there's Moja, which pretty much means the same thing. There's Exe, which is like a yo, you know, type thing. So
yo, exact.
Yes, but you can slide that in anywhere. You can just go Exe, let's go get some drinks or something.
Okay.
Or Exe, let's hit the, you know what I mean? You can use it like that. There's a lot of others though.
How you pick up a girl?
So if I'm in South Africa and I pull up on like,
Cass wants to know how you pick up a girl. Cass, you just ask.
That's exactly what I was gonna ask.
Come on now.
That's exactly what I was getting to. Like, yo, like I need to know.
So if you're asking people where the girls at, you can say Exe Zipingani. So Exe.
Now, if I see one that I like, how do you approach them? Like, I need to make sure I got my sauce together. Like, what do I say? Put me on game. Come on, player to player.
So you can come if you want to be respectful. You can go Sawubona Siswam, which is like, hi my sister, how you doing my sister? How you know what I mean? Like it's like respectful. Sawubona Siswam, you can say Wazwa Mushe. That just means you're so pretty.
Wazwa Mushe.
Wazwa Mushe. But this is Zulu. I'm teaching you Zulu right now, and Zulu is the most romantic language.
Okay.
Most romantic language in the whole of South Africa. Most romantic one. That's the one that drives the girls crazy. So you just come on them like that, dude. Say Sawubona Siswam, Wazwa Mushe. I'm telling you, she's in the bag already. You say
in the bag.
Say less.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Hey, the coolest kid in Africa, and much respect to you. I'm so glad that Def Jam put us together. I'm so glad. I always wanted to do this. I spoke to Asa and Davido yesterday. I'm like, guess what? I'm gonna be interviewing. Nice to see you. And they were like to say big up to you. They say you're family and everything. So I just wanted to pass that message across as well on their behalf.
Sure.
But thank you so much for stopping by. We got
Thank you, man.
Okay?
Thank you for supporting. Yo, you guys keep repping us, man. Keep flying the flag high and showing us love. You know? We need you guys, and we appreciate you for everything that you do for us. Not just me, all of us. Trust me.
Always. When COVID is over, we want you in Chicago, okay? We want you in all the cities. The show is syndicated in Houston, Chicago, Miami. You know, where are we? North Carolina. We're everywhere, right? So we want you in all those cities once the COVID is over, okay?
Trust me. I was supposed to be. Are you guys still in winter right now?
When summer.
Summer.
So when was winter? Was it like a month ago or something? When was it?
Winter's coming.
Still
but it's
coming?
always cold in Chicago, so.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I was supposed to go there. I was supposed to be there for, I don't know what it was. I think it was some basketball event or something like that. And somebody was telling me it was very cold. And I'd already started buying like thick jackets.
All-Star
weekend. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Always
started
cold.
buying thick jackets and everything. Like, so I'm gonna be there. I have to be there. I have to come
You
there.
have to be there. You come
One
host
of my
the show.
favorite rappers is from there. Kanye's from there. I have to come there.
Yay! We broke him on this station, right, Cass? Power 92.
That's right.
He tells everybody. Power 92.
Whoa.
At bro Kanye. He tells everybody. So, yeah.
Damn.
This is home.
Thank you for having me. Then I appreciate. That just made it mean so much more. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Such an honor. Appreciate you, fam.
Much love and respect, bro.
Much love and respect. All right.
Peace. Hey, what's up, man? This is Nasty C, coolest kid in Africa, Zulu man with some power, chilling with my girl Sheila on How Far. You know what it is, man.